Alright, fellas, so we're back here in Masters, and we're doing the extreme battle for, versus Piers here. This is basically meant to be Hop's extreme battle. You can do this semi-free-to-play pretty easily, too. This is, in my opinion, easier than, the one for Marnie when you're facing Alistair. I've seen multiple team combinations. You can search up a lot of guides if you don't have a lot of the stuff that I have right here, but if you're willing to invest in, Sonya, B and whatnot, and you already have Cobalion and all that, then this team will be very, very easy for you to do the extreme battle here. You do need 3 out of 5 Sonya, you do need 3 out of 5 B, and you only need 1 out of 5 Cobalion and player, of course. There is some room for error here, especially in the later ends of the battle, but overall, you're just going to have to mostly focus on what I do here. You do want to make sure that you're able to debuff the enemy's defense a lot, because that will be where most of B's damage comes from, is, when their defense is lowered. They do consistently buff it, so you really have to be smart on how you do it and whatnot, right? You do also have to make sure that B is, like, above around, I don't know, 75% HP, give or take, around that general area, maybe above, like, 80% HP by the time the enemy sinks, or else she's going to go down, so you got to make sure she stays, healthy at that point. Sonya can, heal herself just fine, be above, right? She heals, she works just fine. Cobalion will live just fine as well, and he's got the first aid 4, or first aid 4 there, so he'll be able to heal himself up just fine. Cobalion's main role there is to rock smash and whatnot, and also can apply move gauge acceleration at the beginning of the battle, which is when we'll really need it. Later on, you won't need it too much because you'll be healing a lot with Sonya and applying move gauge acceleration with your potions. You do need, I think, at least 3 potions. Having more than that is definitely optimal, being able to, sustain a little bit longer. Again, there is room for error, because I made the error of attacking the sides at, like, the wrong order and whatnot, just because I didn't really remember how it went. But as you can see, I'm debuffing Piers' defense a lot here, and it's really working out to give us some extra damage there. You do have to do, mostly at the beginning, you do have to do the specific turn order that I did in order to get extra, the, defense debuffs, the gauge to work out and get an extra meteor assault off and whatnot. Obviously, Sonya's going to go down to that double edge. But after this, B will get her sync, and she'll be able to defeat the middle with that, and if she doesn't defeat the middle, then you should be able to queue in a meteor assault and win just fine. I have seen different combinations of the team where you change around B's grid and give her all the sync nodes, because mine actually does not have all the sync nodes. It just has, I think, 3 of them, maybe 4, I don't remember. But if you get all of them, you'll do a decent bit more damage, and that'll leave you some wiggle room on what you want to do. But I do recommend having BEX. I think it might be a necessity. I'm not really too certain on that, but I do believe so. Sonya EX is definitely recommended, just due to EX support and whatnot. It gives you extra damage. Outside of that, 3 out of 5 Sonya, 3 out of 5 B, and 1 out of 5 main character there. Generic theme skills and grids and whatnot, right? I did not actually have the main character gridded all the way. Sorry about the little cut that I had to do here. I actually had to knock at the door, but it ended up not being anybody, but whatever, it doesn't matter. So I show off the rest of the grids here and whatnot. Overall, not a bad extreme battle here. Pretty easy to do. You can do it with a couple different team combinations. You can obviously search those up in your own time or whatever if you want to follow them instead, but that's fine. Whatever. Overall, I'm going to end it here. Hope you all enjoyed, and see you later.